We are going to explore the dedication, commitment and hard work it takes to become truly world class, and we're going to gain an insight into the high performance culture within Team GB Cycling. Please give a very warm welcome to Justin Grace.
So I was a bike rider. I raced for a long time as a sort of semi-professional. A good question that I get asked a lot is, well, what do you actually do? So I manage the science of directing as well as the art of coaching. And obviously I have to, most importantly, commit the team to a collective vision. When I first turned up in the UK to become the sprint coach, I didn't go around all of those staff and say, what is it that you do? I asked them, what do they think they should be doing? What can they do? And what would they be doing differently? And by doing that, I gave them the opportunities to create their jobs to what they thought fitted best to high performance. The most important thing that ties all of these people together is passion. And if you don't keep the passion stoked, then it burns out. And that's exactly what we're trying to do with these guys. By giving them that opportunity, we're not only showing that we trust them to be able to do their job, but we're also giving them that empowerment.
It's really interesting, the fact that actually sort of culture and passion is something that they do identify as one of the key things to focus on, and I think that's the same in business, and how they manage people and get the best out of people. Again, there's those crossovers.
The really interesting thing is how you plan for sports events as to how you plan and run your business. So he's got one of the phrases is what it takes to win. So I think we can all do that in terms of if there's might be a contract we've got to do, or if it's just particularly satisfying a customer or whatever it is, but we can actually figure out in detail what it takes to win.
One thing to really look out for in any kind of industry is this personal practical knowledge. It's usually the reason that people are getting employed. But when change comes, if those people don't come with the ability to say, okay, change is good, it can be an absolute killer. It's really important when you're choosing people in your business that if you've got that incredible knowledge base, that it also comes with a really clear ability that someone else might be right some of the time. Marginal gains. We don't use the term anymore, but we still use the practice. I think when the marginal gains thing first came out, they had all the big things ticked. And so they looked at all the little things. Now the rest of the world are really, really quickly catching up on the little things. So we've gone back and we started looking at the big things using the marginal gains philosophy.
I thought it was a fascinating insight. I mean, I was interested in coming to get that little bit of insight as to, from Team GB, how they did it and how that detailed performance could carry into business, into the business world, and it delivered exactly what I thought it was going to do.
I'm a big believer in how people fit into teams, so it's interesting to see how they're picking up on that now in athletes. And communication is just absolutely essential in a business as well as it is in their team. So yeah, really, really interesting.
Before I came here, I was the director of track cycling for France. And the one thing that was most important for me was the communication with the team. The one thing that I couldn't do in France that I've done everywhere else I've ever worked is hear and understand the small talk, the gossip. Those things are really, really important in helping to steer culture. You can't build culture, you can't grow culture, but you can help to steer the culture.